My name is Cara McClure. I'm the founder and executive director of Faith and Works, and this year marks our 8th year during our Black Mama Bailout, where we free Black mothers in time for Mother's Day. It's so important that we do the work, the necessary work of pulling our resources together to free Black mamas from jail, to end pretrial detention and money bail.
Hi, I work with Faith and Works, and I've been with them 3 years now. The job is very rewarding. We are able to get women, mothers, back with their children, their families. When they're incarcerated, they lose a lot of things. They lose their homes, their jobs, medical benefits. Some are there incarcerated and that they're ill and need to go to the hospital but can't. They can't get medicine or anything while they're there. And being able to do this work and see families united back together with one another is very rewarding. I've seen the children, how happy they are to see their mothers back. And I love the idea of seeing that and feeling that, because I can feel every bit of it. And I thank God that we are able to do this job.
This is very special to me. I joined about 2 years ago. And when I joined about 2 to 3 years ago, I went through the training. And it became so real to me, because the kids in the program, the mothers are in the program with Faith and Works Black Mothers Bailout that we do once a year. At Mother's Time, we try to reunite as many mothers as we can back home with their family and children or caretakers. You don't necessarily have to be a mother, but if you're a caretaker, and there's a lot of caretakers out there, grandmothers, aunts, and nephews, you're a caretaker. It's special. We just like to bring our people back together. And so when I was in this program, it really touched my heart, because I have a special interest in the children, because I'm a product of this system as a child. And I know if we're not strong, it would continue.
Well, today I'm being honored to be one of the lucky ladies to be bonded out by this great organization. And it means a lot to be back before Mother's Day with my family and reunited with great people today to celebrate. Well, I didn't know that anyone was even interested in helping me get out of jail until I met these wonderful women. When I first heard about the organization, I was just appalled, because I never did hear of anybody doing anything great like this. And once I was able to be eligible and then approved, it just blew my mind. The only thing I knew to do was to pray through the whole process. And eventually God answered everyone's prayer. And I was out of jail, and I'm just proud to be here at this point. I could be anywhere else, but God put me here today, so I'm very happy and excited about that.
I am happy to be here today, and I'm so glad that an organization like the Black Mama Bailout exists. My story is more of a testimony. My daughter is actually incarcerated or in jail, and her attorneys was telling me about a program that was helping moms get out. And at the same time, someone was calling my daughter, telling her about it. Lo and behold, my name was on my daughter's paperwork, and they recognized my name. And it was like, your daughter's paperwork came across our desk today. And long story short, this organization is helping women. They're taking off the chains. They're letting them know that somebody does care, giving them a second chance to get out and do it all over again. Without this program, I would not have been able to get my daughter. She would spend Mother's Day and some more days.
I was sitting in jail. I sat in there and was sitting there for 2 whole weeks. Didn't know what was going on. Was getting ready to lose my home. Didn't know what was going on with my children. I lost my job. I was in school, lost that, and didn't know what was coming next. 2 weeks sat in there. Then they're like, let y'all. Somebody's down there counting $60,000 cash for you. I'm like, cash for me? Like, count on cash for me. Somebody down there let y'all. Okay. I'm like, okay. About 10 minutes later, they're like, let y'all. Come on. I walk out there, they're like, somebody just paid $60,000 cash for you to get out. My children was out there. It was so exciting. I was so faith in works, faith in works, faith in works. If it was not for faith in works, I don't know what would have happened. 4 years, 3-4 years, never went to court, never heard anything from any attorneys, never heard anything, couldn't get a job, nobody hired me, everybody's looking at me like I'm a criminal. And it was just so devastating. I've been a CNA for 25 years. Can I get a job? That's all I know. Pass the medication, that's all I know. For me not to be able to take care of somebody was so devastating. Like, that's all I know. And for them to take that from me, I still can't get a job. And it's dismissed now. Now it's probably gonna take another year before they're convinced that I'm not a criminal. By the grace of God, I was able to keep my family together with I was struggling to keep them together with utilities. I'm trying to pay bills from jail with no money. I'm calling the children. They're just devastated, wondering when mom is coming home. That was the worst.